session, Simple Crafts with Ms Maggie. So today we're going to be making a little mouse. So we're going to be making him out of paper. So you'll need a piece of white paper, a piece of pink paper, a piece of black paper, and I have eyeballs that I pre-printed by Googling images of eyeballs and copy and pasting them into Word. But you can draw them in or use the black paper to make your eyeballs, and that'll be great. You also need something circular to make the body of the mouse. So I'm using an old CD. You need a glue stick, scissors, and a pencil. So most of the stuff you'll have at home. So to get started, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the CD and the white piece of paper and we're going to trace it. And this is the beginnings of the body of the mouse. Okay, so now that we cut that out, now we're going to put that aside for a little bit. We're going to take the circle and we're going to make a cut right in the middle, but not all the way, just about halfway. Okay, so we'll stop about here. So our cut will look like this. Then that's going to let us fold the paper and make like a cone shape, and this will be the beginning of the body of the mouse. So now we're going to go ahead and put some glue on there. So just on one side, and don't be afraid to put a lot of glue on there so it sticks really well. So the glue is on the back. I'm just going to take that and put that over. Now we have the body. Next, we're going to take the white piece of paper again, and we're going to fold it the long way. So on the side where there's the crease, right here, we're going to draw half of a heart. And we're going to cut that out. And this part, after we cut it out, it's going to be a heart, but it's actually going to form the face of the mouse when we glue it on. So the next thing we're going to do is we need the insides of the mouse's ears. So for that, we're going to take our pink piece of paper, and as you can tell, I like to use scraps. So we're going to fold it the long way, and we're going to use the bottom of our glue stick to trace for the circles. So notice I overlapped a little bit and I didn't make a full circle. You don't have to do this. You can make a full circle if you want. I'm just leaving it that way because I like the way that looks a little bit better. We're going to cut that in half. So we're going to have the two insides of the ears. So we're going to go ahead and glue that on. I'm going to glue this part on here. Okay, and we're going to glue this part on here. So we have the ears on the mouse. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the ears and fold them down a little bit. And then we're going to puff them up a little bit. And that way, when you glue the face onto the body of the mouse, it's going to look like his little ears are sticking up. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start making the face. So we need the nose. So we're going to take the CD again, and we're going to use the inside to trace the nose. Okay, we're almost there. So we're going to take the nose and put that there. We're going to take the black piece of paper again, and we're going to cut some whiskers out. So we just want the whiskers to be really thin and not too big because he's got a small face. So we're just going to cut the very edges. So we have it two cuts. We're just going to trim them right here. So now we have two long pieces that can be whiskers, but that's a little bit too big for his face, I think. So we're going to take them and trim them down. So you're going to fold them in half. And you're going to cut them in half. Okay, so now we should have 4 whiskers. So this part is a little tricky because it's going to get a little sticky. We're going to go ahead and start gluing on the whiskers. So you're going to put some glue on the face. And we're going to put one whisker straight across. And you're going to put a little bit more glue. And we're going to take one whisker and have it going sideways. And then you're going to take another whisker and have it going sideways. Okay, so your hands may get a little sticky doing this. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put or glue the nose right on top of the whiskers. I'm going to hold that there for about 5 seconds to make sure it sticks. Good. And then you can start the eyes. So I'm showing you the pre-printed eyeballs that I got from Google Images. You can draw them in. You can also cut out more black paper. I have mine pre-cut already, So I have mine here. So we're going to go ahead and put the eyeballs on. Okay, so we have his face now. You want to hold them down for about 5 seconds so they stick. And now we're going to go ahead and glue his face onto his body. So you're going to take the body, you're going to put a lot of glue on here. Okay. Now we're going to take the body and we're going to put it right on the body, the face I mean, on the body. And then you're going to hold it down for about 5 seconds. Now we need the finishing touches, which would be the tail. So we're going to take the white piece of paper that we started with and we're going to create a tail for him. So I think his tail should be a little bit longer. So we're going to go ahead and make a cut. So we have a little bit of a little slice of paper, white paper. So we're going to go ahead and curl it. We're going to use the pencil and you're going to roll the paper with the pencil about halfway. And once you're there, you're just going to let go and your paper is going to look like this. You can take some glue. We're going to glue on the top. And now we're going to take it and glue it onto the bottom of the heart, the mouse's body. And fold it a little bit. And now we have a mouse. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's craft. And we'll see you next week for Simple Crafts with Ms. Maggie. Have a wonderful rest of the week.